Well, greetings there, friends! This is Canelo! Thing about it is, there are a lot of fans of WBA, WBC, junior middleweight champion Sal Canelo Alvarez coming out of the woodwork, saying that the more popular and much accomplished Floyd Mayweather Jr. should move up in the weight to 154 to accommodate Canelo so that he doesn't have to put in an effort to lose some weight to get down to 147 to fight Mayweather. Now, they reason that it's easier for Mayweather to gain weight than it is for Canelo to lose weight. Their argument is centered on the grounds that Mayweather has fought twice at 154 in his 17-year pro career, and that's enough for them to feel that they should have no problems coming up in weight. But Canelo does not agree with everything because it's not as if Mayweather will be fighting 154-pound Canelo on September 14th if he were to say yes to the fight. If that's all that Canelo were to weigh for the fight, then Mayweather would sign in a second. You know, the problem is that Canelo isn't really a true junior middleweight. At 172, Canelo is really a middleweight slash super middleweight in size, and he's squeezing down to 154 by losing lots of water weight so that he could get a bigger price against welterweights 147 pounds by having them come out to weight to 154 and then enjoying a huge weight advantage over them. Now, Canelo is doing it with former WBC middleweight champion Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. has been doing for a while now by melting down to fight guys much lighter than himself. But in Chavez Jr.'s case, he fights the guys in the division that he melts down to. You know, with Canelo, he melts down from the upper 160s to 172. Fights guys in the welterweight division in a lot of cases instead of the guys at 154. You know, it's understandable why Canelo wants to stay close to the welterweight division because from that vantage point, he could potentially pull guys from the 140 to 147 the weight pound class. Now I'm about to fight him at 154. Except he won't be anywhere near 154 when the guy fights. You know, he's going to be really heavy and will have a huge weight advantage over them. Now, Calabrios thinks that Mayweather is going to doing the right thing by asking Canelo to come down 147 if he wants to fight him. But I would go one step further and make sure that Canelo agreed to rehydration clause to keep him from rehydrating over 154. It's too easy for fighters to dehydrate down 20 or 30 pounds nowadays and then quickly put the weight back on to enjoy a nice comfortable 20-pound weight advantage with their smaller opponent. Now, it's also easier for a fighter to do this when they are as young as Canelo. Mayweather doesn't want to find himself potentially facing a 170-plus pound Canelo on September 14th. He's going to need to ask him to come down 147 and then agree to a rehydration limit no more than 154 because that would give Canelo a 4-pound weight advantage over Mayweather, who comes in this fight at 150. Now, 4 isn't enough of an advantage for Canelo. And he could always go fight guys like Josecito Lopez and Matthew Hutton, and I'm sure they'll be fine with fighting Canelo a junior middleweight and having to deal with much heavier Canelo. See.